Ain't it awful?
Good day, Fox Body brethren. The joys of living in the sticks is you gotta drive 45 minutes every time you realize you forgot a damn bolt or washer. So right now we are headed to the closest hardware store so we can get some bolts and washers, because right now we are working hard. We're getting the Rusty Box ready for some engine and transmission work, so stay tuned, guys. One good thing about living in small towns is you know everybody and everybody knows you. Like my buddy Sammy works here, so at least you get to say hi to a buddy while you're here. All right, guys, I'm out. I had to stop at the auto parts store as well, and Alex works here. Jeez. Some people have friends. I got friends in low places, you know. Parts and nuts and bolts and junkyards. That's where all my friends work. Oh well, it's handy places, I guess. Fall is sad because we have to put the Fox away, but I love those leaf colors, man. One of the joys of living up here in Canada, I guess, eh? Well, hey YouTube, I thought I'd give you guys a Rusty Box update today. We've got our 302 up on the stand. We're getting to take a look at it. We're noticing some things that are a little bit sketchy about it, but you know, for the price, we can't complain too much. I want to know what's going on there and why that's like that. We'll have to clean all that out and get that off. For those of you curious what I actually did to it when I dropped it. Yeah, look at that. Yeah, all of this is water. For those of you who don't know what water is. All of this came out of my rear main seal while I was picking the engine up with the cherry picker to put it on the stand. So needless to say, I'm a little bit concerned. Right now we're going to go get a bucket. We're going to drain the fluids. And then we can start tearing all this stuff that we don't need off of here and see exactly what the hell we've gotten ourselves into. Also want to note, we've got the T5 here in the shop. And we've got some of our Fox goodies. And we've got a nice little DuraSpark distributor to go with our piece crap DuraSpark box, because you know we're cheap like that. And that's pretty much what we're up to now. So I'm gonna go get a pan and we're gonna drain these fluids. We're gonna see what they're looking like. Then we're gonna take out the spark plugs, shoot some WD-40 there, got some brake cleaner, and we got some degreaser, try and clean up the block a little bit. And yeah, so needless to say, plenty of work to do. I'm gonna get back to work, boys. Alright guys, here goes nothing. I'd be lying if I didn't say I wasn't nervous right now. Is it just gonna be water? Please no. Oh shit. Well, that's not what I was hoping for. Alright guys, so after all the water came out of the lake, I mean the 302, we pulled the plugs. They don't look particularly very old. If you're standing at the front of the motor, this is the order they came out in. The only two that looked really, I dare say, bad is this one is actually wet, as you can see. So that's not too good. I mean, this is the ugliest, most gunked up one. Sorry if I can get it to focus. Ugh, champion. Might as well be on my lawnmower. Never put that crap in my car. But anyway, the plugs look good, so I guess we just keep digging at this point. All right, guys, I'm not going to do a time lapse or anything because I'll look really stupid really fast. No, I'm just kidding. So anyway, we've got the oil filter off. We've got the oil pan drain now. Right now, we've also got, like I said, the plugs out. And right now I'm going to get to work on the upper intake. And then I'm just going to strip all the EFI stuff that we don't need. And you know, we'll keep it all for future projects. And you know, I know it's not the best stuff, but when you have no stuff, you keep what you have. So we're gonna take this all apart, and we're really gonna start digging deeper. As I'm looking through the exhaust ports, I'm seeing the valves are real rusty. It was left outside with no manifolds or headers on it. So anyway, I don't know what we're in for yet, but I'm gonna get the intake off, and I'll give you guys an update after that. Hey guys, just wanted to let you know what we're doing. Okay, well, we got the upper off. That's pretty much what we got going on here. We got the upper off. It's not a factory gasket, I don't think, so it's been opened up before. Now we're gonna get the injection harness off, and I'm really thankful they didn't cut anything. Not that I can tell yet, anyway. So we're going to keep that injection harness. I'm not exactly sure what year it's off of, but we're going to keep everything. We're going to keep the rail. We're also going to keep the lower. We're going to keep the injectors. These are all things that could help us down the road with Kermit, or who knows, maybe some other projects. But for right now, next step, injection harness off, get the fuel rail off, get the injectors out, and then we will be ready to start taking more crap off of this thing. Well, guys, we now have a full, complete injection harness. I broke one of the ears on the tabs for one of the injectors. But it is what it is, so on to the next step. A tip for anyone who's forgetful like I am. Get yourself some of these, and get yourself one of these. And take the time to write down what everything is. You never know when you may re-need it again. Even the 4-cylinder crap. But, you know, some of these guys that have been doing this for an awful long time, they know exactly what bolt goes where. They don't have to think twice. You know, we'll get there one day, but for right now, well, guys, I'm taking off the fuel rail, and I'm down to the last bolt. And would you look at that? Redneck engineering at its finest. Alright guys, well, we're getting somewhere. At least I feel like we're getting something done. The Dizzy is locked up. I couldn't turn the rotor at all. And I couldn't get it out either. So we're just unloading WD-40 like crazy. And in the meantime, we're going to pass the shop vac on the side of the lower intake there so that we don't drop everything in the motor. So, alright guys, back to work. The finest mouse nest rusted injectors I've ever seen. Well, guys, there you have it. Gotten part of the teardown done. I'm not super impressed with what I'm seeing so far. Yeah, it's nasty in there. Yeah, I'm starting to wonder if this thing's even good, but anyway, we'll find out. It's pretty rusted. That side, I'm guessing it was covered in snow, and the humidity and whatever just got in through the gaskets that were all destroyed. So I guess it is a triple X block, like I said. And yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. I'm a little bummed, but you know, it's not a lost cause yet. We're gonna keep tearing her down and plugging away at her, and you know, I guess for the price, what can you expect, right? So this is our big old parts pile we got going on. And yeah, we emptied a whole can of WD-40 in all the spark plug holes, and slowly letting that work its way down. And anyway, this engine's definitely been played with. Everything's been opened up from what I can tell, and they really loved, you know, putting gasket maker everywhere, RTV. And yeah, I know this pulley's been off, and that's a little worrisome because I got the engine like that So I'm guessing it's probably cross-threaded and stripped in the balancer, so that's never good. Anyway, guys, we're going to keep plugging away at her. Alright, guys, so you've seen it. We got the engine up on the stand, and we've got a little bit of it torn down. So far, I'm not super impressed with it, but, you know, all hope is not lost either. So we'll try to make something good out of it. I'm going to do some research and see exactly what this engine is now. Yeah, we're going to keep coming, but this is going to be... this video is getting long already, and truth be told, I'm a little discouraged right now, so we're going to call this one a quits, and we're going to come back another day with a fresh mind, and we'll continue this teardown. I'm going to speak to a few people who know better than me and try and get some solid advice, and see what I should do next. All right, guys. See you on the next one.